All right. Look at that. So. Oh, look! Yay! Crazy Show's live. Which is another helpful thing, having it on my iPad now. Say that to me. It just speaks to me. But last week when I was doing this, I had on my iPad the chat box, but the chat box is only coming through on Twitch, it seems. I don't know. There's no option to do multicast, and the funny thing is I'm signed into my Facebook account on Streamlabs OBS. So why I'm only getting Twitch, or at least it's only specifying that it's Twitch. I don't know if that's necessarily true if it's only Twitch. I don't know why the iPad is only showing me Twitches. Talking bubbles. Messages. There's the word I was looking for.
Talkie bubbles.
Talking bubbles. Yeah.
Talkie bubbles.
But I'm very thankful that I have the multi-stream chat, which I should eventually just put up on the screen. Just, we need more conversationalists out there, people. So by all means, please join. And the only bad part too is about having multiple places you stream to. You can't quite tell who's watching from where. So that's one other aspect. Because I was looking, I was like, well, how do you get an audience to engage? It's like, we'll call them out on. It's like, that seems really aggressive. Say so and so hi.
Does it have a little icon showing where they're posting from?
Yes, it does have that icon showing where they're posting from, but they have to first post. So if there's no engagement, no one talking during that time, I don't know if you're watching from Facebook, Twitch, or why can't I remember the third thing? Facebook, Twitch, YouTube.
Over time, it's gonna be whoever you give the most attention to, regardless. So.
Well, but that's another thing. Is like, is it a better idea to focus on one streaming platform, one place to stream to, over others, or is it actually ideal to stream to multiple places, and those that like YouTube can watch it from there, those that like Twitch can watch it from there, and those that are on Facebook like 24/7, they can smack themselves in the face with some drawing for a time period too. So it's a matter of trying to find the audience that best suits that wants to sit down and enjoy.
There's always going to be an audience. It just if you want to reach out to the most people, multi-platform streaming is going to be what it's going to
come
down to, regardless of where you get some people from anyway.
Why?
You could get people who are doing cross-platform. Twitch and YouTube are two of the most popular streaming sites right now, even over Facebook at the moment.
Oh yeah, which
they have had a long time to have people set up in their communities.
Exactly, and as a matter of fact, even YouTube's kind of getting a big swing back when it comes towards live streaming. It's kind of like where they're getting some revitalization, but their algorithm still is crap when it comes to stuff like that.
Their algorithm is a piece of crap, yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that there's not more live streams going on. It's
very user-friendly to new people.
Yes.
You have to have
You have to prove your worth. It's like an entry-level job that says you need 4 years experience.
That's basically it. And you're just relying on your viewers to give that to you.
Yep.
It's the same with Twitch, though.
It's true.
You're not going to be able to get anything good unless you get like Twitch Prime, in which you have to have like so many thousands of subs.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I think with what is it?
Unfortunately, like
you have to have so many viewers, so many people engaged at one time during conversation to get to one tier, and then it's like almost 5 times that for the next tier, which is practically like the Prime version. So that's one aspect. It's like, but here's the biggest thing that anything was like, being consistent and just doing what you love, and talk about the dumb stuff you do. It's like all the stupid mistakes I make, because people like train wrecks.
Oh yeah, that car crash. You just can't look away from that.
No, not at all. But that's also the fun about, like, ours is pretty much feels more like we're just a talk show with
We're an art
drawing.
Podcast.
Yeah, we draw, we talk, and like I am like so giddy about Rise of the Shield Hero because like I'm like sitting here like, why did I take forever to watch this? Oh, that's right, because I was avoiding putting streaming videos onto my iPad, and as soon as I do, it's like, binge watch the crud out of that. So now I'm on a isekai cheat magician. I'm on this Portal thing because a good friend has a list of recommended anime for me, and they're all Portal stories. So and I'm glad I started off with Rise of the Shield Hero, but at the same time I'm very agonized by it because it's only one season. There's only one season I could find, and now
I feel about
now I'm like
Russian doll.
What was that? The Russian doll?
Russian doll.
Oh, that's the show on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Groundhog Day, but more intense.
Ooh, maybe I should watch that up to episode 5.
You should. It's only like
I should watch the first 5 episodes.
Such a dick.
I know. But it's actually funny. When I get to the 5th episode, I actually have to grunt through because like there's always something that comes up. It's like, hey, you should do this, or your distraction's gonna head this way. And it's like, no, I'm gonna watch the 6th episode, and never happens. It took some fighting spirit to get episode 6 of the Rise of the Shield here, and then just keep going. So yeah, Kayla, if you want me to watch a show, you have to stick through to episode 6, because seems like episode 6 is like where it hooks me, and I'm going, nah, I gotta finish. But if it doesn't hook me on 5, it hooks me on 6. So if it peters off right there at the end,
kind of screwed with that then.
Right, because who can last 3 hours with me? I know.
Well, now that's...
Well, that's why this show is only 2 hours long. Come on.
I was going to say, that's why this is only 2 hours, right?
It's too intense for 3. I know. I'm just that awesome.
Nate.
Yes. Oh, and I had a lovely surprise. I forgot this is also how often I've been at my desk, because I've just been drawing on my iPad, just playing with it. And Adobe Fresco is amazing because I absolutely love the fact that it records everything I'm doing, and I can just make short little time lapses. But I was very pleased when I found a Mountain Dew Rise Pomegranate Blue Burst sitting on my desk, and it's nice and cold because it's cold in this basement. I thought I'd lost it. I thought I'd come down here and fiddled with the computer and just walked away and left an unopened drink down here. So it's like, and it's like, I just looked in the refrigerator, it's like, I guess I'm missing one? Maybe I just inhaled it and thought, and like, yeah, let's get another one, because I just grabbed another one from the fridge. Yeah, these Mountain Dew Rises are like my... I should stop caressing it. That's kind of bad. That's naughty. They're really nice. They're really good. I like them. But they do have aspartame, which also then makes it exclusively for me, it seems. Because a lot of my family members get headaches from aspartame. And it's like, yes, I'm the only one that doesn't. So guess what? All the diet drinks for me. Not that I really drink diet because I don't like the taste. So yeah, aw. Yeah. I guess I'm being kind of hyper, and I haven't even cracked open the drink. I don't know why. I'm just giddy. Giddy as a goose. Wow. Alright. Now, I'm tempted to throw this time lapse of... And now, all I did was... I took a screenshot of the intro from Rise of the Shield Hero, because there's a particular shot that I really liked of our Shield Hero, and it's a very it was top down, and it was a very beautiful shot. I liked it, so I took a screenshot of it, And I decided I'm gonna sketch it out and I'm gonna ink it myself. And I've yet to color it, but I've done the inking. Oh my gosh! It says let's start. Should we? Should we? Kaylee, you can tell me to shut up anytime now.
Nah.
Nah, just let me keep digging these.
Just keep going.
Just keep. Okay. Intense. Intermission screen. Transition. Hi, people. So yeah. But yeah, I've been working on my iPad a lot. I mean, when you buy like a very expensive pencil for it, I guess you decide that maybe I should use this a bit more. Even though the screen tablet, or the screen I have for my computer, well, I mean, this is $400 more than that pencil it was. I don't know. It's a new shiny object, so, you know. Isn't that how we all get? Shiny. Ooh, shiny. Except for I don't feel that way about shiny Pokemon. I never have. Like, oh, it's a shiny version. It's like, I don't like the coloring. I don't like it. Give me the original, like everyone else has. I'm not a shiny hunter. I never have been. I don't like the fact that they, like, if a shiny said, like, oh, if it's shiny, it's got perfect IVs, EV, like, it's absolutely perfect. If it said that, then I would be a shiny. But it says, like, it's guaranteed to have 3. Like, don't care. Don't care. Because then it just then it's like, I don't even want to use you then. Because I don't want to waste bottle caps on this. I don't want to waste other things on this. I don't want it. No. Not for me. Not my cup of tea.
Jeez.
All right, time to crack open a drink. The one I brought down here. Arizona Energy. So how are you doing, Kayla? How's things been?
Oh, great.
Yeah? Well, how is the stream? Is it actually going? Is it doing its thing? Is it actually streaming for you?
I haven't hit go live yet because you haven't been quiet.
Oh. Wow. Because you haven't been quiet.
I'm joking. That was bitchy. I'm joking.
No, it's fine. I understand. I don't know how to shut my mouth. I understand. He just keeps going and going and going. He's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. With his drums.
I think I have a name? Wait. What, Kayla? Kayla is not your name? What's your name, Kayla?
Oh, good. You fell into the trap that I knew everybody would. You don't read the description.
Nope. Psh, descriptions. Reading. Who needs that?
For my comic, I mean.
Psh. Psh. Why would I read that? Why would I read a description? The title should tell me everything. The title should tell me everything, which is why we get animes. Oh gosh, I can't even think of one off the top of my head. Is
it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah. The answer is no.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the damn door?
Yeah. I like that. That one's a good one. Hey, look at that. That.
You know, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality.
Wow. You've done it. You did it. You done good.
I did it.
Da! My good. Face. You done it. Oh, I'm pretty loud. That's good. Okay, that's working. I should have like checked this a while ago, but I didn't.
But you didn't. You didn't done
diddly done. Done doodly din din done. Diddy diddy dum. Biddy bong.
I was just supposed to do that. Biddy bong.
And because I'm a total
Diet
dork.
Coke.
It's lightsaber time. And it's green, so it does not work with the...
Let's say, yep, just fade yourself out from existence.
I like how it interacts not with my beard, because it's like, no, that's too many hairs to deal with. So we're just going to make a black outline like I'm a cartoon. Yeah, so I'm playing around. I should get to work. I haven't touched this all week long. And I like spent every day going like, today I'm gonna take my sketch, I'm gonna put it on the iPad so I can work on it. And then before I knew it, it was like, oh, it's Saturday. But I've worked on other things. I mean, I put up a comic. That's something.
More than what I did. You did do that.
But that was also...
Way, your eyes are so scary.
Yeah, they are. But that's the point of Ginge. Ginge has this, like, voids for eyes.
Okay, if that's the point, then it's fine. Because otherwise, it's like, I'm scared.
Well, I thought it was really great. But the problem is I keep coming down and it's like, who... Is it only Ginges that are going to have those void eyes? Or is everyone going to have these void eyes? Kind of like Caroline, except for they were button eyes. You really can't see the expression other than like the brows.
Put a small shine there, but
Psh, if I put a shine, they're gonna look like they bulge from the head, like they're pimples. They're just oval-shaped pimples, or they're blood blisters. Ooh, that'd be disgusting. Their eyes are giant blood blisters, people. Put a little shine on the side, and it goes like, oh, that looks like skin, and it's so dark. It's gonna have pus come out of it, ain't it? Yep, it would. Cause I'm that sick. Do 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 do. This ragtime. I swear, this just purposely puts on ragtime music whenever I'm doing this.
For anybody
like,
that's been following my random social medias. Oh, Teknoaxe gave you some more ragtime music?
Yeah, they did. But no.
Theme song, essentially.
But yes, you're saying on your social medias, and what were you mentioning?
No, I just recently put up a picture of Reese and Mara.
Oh yeah.
The two characters, so I'm going to be coloring them.
Oh, that's what you're going to be working on?
I did
cool.
like sketch, and then I did the ink, and then I did a small shading. But I kept the black and white liner so I could bring it into Krita and to color it.
Oh. And then, of course, as my description says, because everybody reads descriptions. I'm just working on Star Trek.
They should. But
It'll probably be another 2 hours of Uhura with a little bit of touch of a little dab of salt.
You gotta
salt
have
vampire.
a clickbaity. You gotta have a clickbaity title with a small description.
What, like beforehand, like the let's go, and like no. So I did let's draw. Cause I don't say that. I guess I'm just too old for that. It's just not. It didn't feel right.
It's not you.
It's not me.
It doesn't suit you.
No, it doesn't. And there we go. Transition into the... Where I was last week, I need to fix them hips. I need to consider the size change of her legs. And I need to just work it out in that arm. Like, actually work out her forearm, because it looks like her forearm is, like, depleted of muscle mass. Whereas Frishy's got, like, biceps. Boom. She's like, I'm bicep, but I have no forearm. It's just nothing there. So. Oh, yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna erase those notes, and I'm glad I put those notes because that's obviously that was me telling myself, it's like, pay attention to these, clean that up, do better. And I also have yet to do the hands because I was like, hands are the last thing. 'Cause, I mean, after all, hands are the most fun and usually the easiest thing to do, right, Kayla?
Oh yeah, so easy and so fun. No sarcasm. Mm-mm.
I don't even know what sarcasm means, so there you go.
Which is why everything that we say just goes right over your head.
What? I can't understand that. Oh, hello!
Point taken.
Wow, I need to enlarge that. That was... Thank you for the follow, CC Coin. Alright. Why am I drawing in blue? Red is the color. Yeah, and if anyone's ever curious, I pick red for my sketches because I'm a ginger. Just enforce it more, you know.
Ugh.
Right, Kayla? I'm a ginger, and I seem to be awfully proud about it.
You sure are.
Do. Ah, she's decapitated. What have I done? No, that's just a layer. Can I get this? Yes, I can. I can get this.
So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to color.
Now you're using Krita. Do you have you ever thought of using a different program to do certain things? That's what I'm starting to consider. It's Fresco for my sketches and such, and then Krita for everything else. Now that's my disappointment. Is Krita does not exist on iPad.
Considering this is technically an inked drawing from paper, I often sketch and ink on paper and then either scan it or take a photograph in and up the contrast and get rid of the grays, and then separate the line art and in Photoshop and save it as a PNG and then go color it.
Well then. So you use Photoshop
Otherwise,
just to
no,
get
not
into
really.
the file format you want?
That and Photoshop allows me to take a drawing on white paper and separate the background very easily from that to make it a PNG file so I can draw underneath it.
Yes, them tools. The better auto select tools.
It's not just that, it's just there's a whole slew of things that Photoshop can do that Krita does not do.
Well,
And
photo
the way
that's
that
yeah.
it's done in Photoshop is 10 times easier, and I can do it faster.
Well, and again,
Even
Krita even says like it's a painting software, so it's like Procreate and Clip Studio. It's more oriented towards doing that type of work instead of photography.
Which is perfectly fine. I like getting things done fast. Like, I don't like spending hours just sitting there trying to do one thing when I want to do something else completely. That frustrates the hell out of me.
And that is like You want it to be the least resistance when trying to get it into the computer, to be honest, yeah. So you do what makes that job
And
the
I mean,
shortest.
Krita can open Photoshop files as well, even though I save this as a PNG just to avoid any cross-file problems. But yeah, because I mean, you can just add another layer or two and add a background, whatever, for things. In Krita, it's just as easy because it's so similar to Photoshop, but just some of the things that either I can learn how to do it in Krita later, or I can do it in Photoshop now, which is what I pay for, so I might as well use Photoshop. Well,
For the one task. Yeah.
The one task. Not really, though. I actually make my stream layouts and stuff in Photoshop. Because it's a lot easier to work with some things in it.
Oh, yeah. And as I've been noticing, like, clearly, I've been using a lot more Adobe products since I've had the iPad myself. And it's like, I guess it's ideal to keep a lot of it. And it's very nice for video editing, so I should focus on doing that a bit more. Because, you know, that would...
It can make GIFs easy.
Other motion graphics, absolutely. Because like I said, with Fresco, with it, the fact that I can export out a time lapse of just me sketching and doing stuff on it is so much easier than trying to record it and then take it into like was it Adobe Premiere or even After Effects, and then saying, okay, I need to adjust this so it's a time lapse, so I need to make sure it uses this feature, and I want it to be, and then start going in like, I want it to be this long, I want it to take this, you know, this much.
Yeah.
A lot less effort. A lot less effort to get the results you want. It's always nice when you can have a little bit less resistance when you're trying to be creative. It's like, I want to focus on the process of what I'm doing, not the process that afterwards. Oh, hi.
Thank you for the smelly cheese, Drake. I appreciate it. I haven't talked to you in a long time. How's it going,
haven't
dude?
you?
No, because I'm a loser who doesn't work right now, so. Busy packing to move away, so.
Oh, hey there, Anne.
Anne.
Yeah, she says hi to you too.
Hi, Anne. I miss all you guys. Bad at keeping up with people. It's kind of hard to keep up with people when we're all just restricted to online interactions in the first place.
Yeah. Is that even the right?
Even with all of us getting the vaccine.
Which is something I've yet to get notice of to actually go get. I haven't been told that yes, you're on the.
Be able to.
You're out of the
Josh got
queue.
his first shot.
Well, hopefully it won't be that much longer, but we'll see.
Also, thank you, Drake, for actually saying hi, because I had no idea really if my universal chat is working that well, and it looks like it's actually going pretty fast.
Yes, actually, I did sign up through Meyer. matter of fact, it's like as soon as I get both shots and confirm that, I get a little bonus because from where I work. So it's like it'd be nice to get it sooner so I can have that nice little incentive, but I am waiting. I know that what is it? The TCF Bank center will usually like their last hour between 4 and 5. They typically are open, so I've been debating on whether or not to make a plan to actually just be there and say, yeah, we got extra shots and no one's scheduled for it, so come on in, get it. That's a possibility. But it's a matter of like waiting there and them actually saying, yeah, we got extras today, so come on in. And then just sitting there for that one purpose. I don't like that finger. Sitting there for that one purpose didn't seem like a good afternoon. Especially if I'm standing or sitting there in the area of other people. Because I guess I consider myself high risk, and since considering they said your immune system will never be the same since you went through chemotherapy. So I'd consider myself higher risk. Yet I still work in a public, area. My day job, at least.
Should go through and just do the.
Oh. The biggest thing is like, am I overdoing this for what I really need? Because I don't need as much detail as I've done. Because I got muscle tone in the legs that is like, do I really need that much? Because I typically, it's like that's not typically what I do for these characters, but I also don't have any other characters that show off their legs, so it's like
fun as some people think it is to do.
Yeah. And no, they haven't, because it's all set up through via text, and they're like, they even, for Meyer, if you go back onto their site, it's like, well, let me sign up again. It's like, you will be put back at the front of the line if you do that. If you adjust anything on what you've given them, you'll go right back to the bottom. It resets where you are in the the setup. It's like, well, hopefully I put in enough places that I'm willing to go get it then. Because otherwise you get reset if you try to go in and change it. And last time I went, I couldn't even check what I put in. So it's like, I would gladly open up more. Instead of just having like a handful, like 5 places that, that I'm willing to go to. Because it's like, it just asks, like, so give us a few of the places like this, and this, I guess. I just say, all of them. I'll travel like a half hour's worth of time if I have to. Or like an hour's worth. Because I know I'll have a schedule, so I'll just be going in and getting it and then leaving. So it's like, I'm perfectly fine with that. So it's like, I don't want to go adjust it and then have to wait even longer because I reset myself in the line, essentially. There, but I think I'm overdoing it with the detail of the hand. But that's another thing. I seem to not draw that many females, and the more I draw them like my cartoonish style, the more they look like they're just male. I know. Like, cause I drew a few females in the other ones, like, and when I look back, it is like, I don't like how it's not. They don't have very many feminine.
I started out drawing very shonens, so all of my men were very flowery and feminine.
Well, that sounds great.
I couldn't draw masculinity at all. What's that do? Lens? No.
It is what it is. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I know eventually my number will come up. It just hopefully it won't take too long. And then I've had friends. I've had friends that left Meyer. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you don't know who she is, but I'm not going to name her. But is somebody that left was it less than a month ago, and they have not gotten the vaccine themselves, but then came down with COVID, and it's like that. That's how close, because she didn't even get it while she was at work in her new place. She got it from her boyfriend, who had her parents and friends had received it, so it passed it on to him, then him onto her, and then it's like that's quite the real thing. It's like, wow, that. So it didn't matter where she worked. That could have easily been her coming to where I worked with that such thing, and who knows what that could have done to all the people I work with. I mean, let alone she's dealing with it right now. It's week 2, and because I'd like to hear an update, but same time it's like I don't know where she is in all of this. So that's why I'm hoping she's doing well. I'm hoping she's just recovering and it's not gonna hit her really hard.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But yeah, and but that's the reality. Like it's even more shocking when you know somebody, like you spent several days, you go to work and you see them every day, and then they move on to a different place, they move on to another more lucrative job for themselves, and it's like you're very happy for them, and then once they do that big leap for themselves, no less, to advance their life, to grow in their life, and suddenly they're hit with this very big and serious illness. So I feel really bad for her that it's like this first progressive step for her, and she now has to deal with probably one of the most devastating things. So that's why part of my thoughts are with her. Is I think about her. I think about how serious that is for her. Because her and her boyfriend both have it, so they're both dealing with that, and that makes it very serious. So yes, I do feel. I do have feelings. Just because I'm a ginger doesn't mean I'm completely cold. Alright, that hand will work. On to the next one. Which, I heard a beep.
Yeah, I turned my heater off.
Shh, you got a heater? I'm in the basement and it's actually decent because it's not winter.
I say it's because we're both in Michigan and it's not winter for once. That heater would still be on, trust me. And Nathan,
yes,
you're in a basement. So am I.
It's not the same. I actually have cement.
All year round.
I have a cement floor.
Underneath this carpet is cement. There's no padding.
Well, okay, fine. And my sister is very kind. For Christmas, she actually got me a rug. So I have a rug too. But I also have my foot heater. which my feet are on and keeping me nice and cozy. So boom, I have that.
Oh yeah.
So okay, those hands work, but I still need to work on them hips. And I need to resize the legs. So let's do some finesse with cutting. Yep, I'm gonna cut off her legs.
No, Uhura.
And we're gonna resize it so I get an idea of how much bigger am I thinking, which also will then change her hips by quite a bit, because I think that's another figure that, like, I drew the legs so small, but the legs are closer than the hips, and the hips are actually off because her right side of her hip is too high compared to her left, and based on the way her body's moving, it looks off. It looks uncanny. Or it's just me overreacting to what it looks like, which I'm willing to accept that is a strong possibility.
Need a chill pill?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a
Maybe.
little bit. Maybe.
Maybe, baby. Well, not only that, but if I enlarge the legs like this, her hips are definitely going to have to get wider because of it. Because the legs were drawn with the hip size that they were previously at. And, like, that's not going to quite work. And no, I'm really trying to show a twist in that left leg because of how she's turning her body, but she's using that leg to kind of help with it a bit. So it's twisted in its own way. So it's got to be big enough, but also small. But if you haven't seen Uhura also has a very nice toned stomach. In one of the parallel universes. Yeah, she wears a top and bottom because everyone seems to be doing this kind of Vandal kind of style is what they did for him. So yes, she's a very good-looking woman.
Indeed.
She makes that Star Trek dress look really, really good.
Makes this look good.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut them out. And I'm gonna paste them, and we're gonna do this resize on a whole different layer. Down, down, down.
Yeah, I'm trying to use an airbrushy Copic marker look, but
There it is. That's what I want. And there it is. All right. Now we got the layer I want to work with. But yeah, I think just by resizing the legs, I have a better idea of how big of the hips I really want to give her. Because it looks awkward because it doesn't look like one. They're not big enough to fit her overall body.
childbearing hips.
Yes, yes. Kayla is by far the superior one. Plus, she's also coloring. I love coloring just for that. Well, I want to get to the inking process, to be honest.
Superior at what?
I'm giving you a compliment. Back off. God.
I'm sorry, you know me. I just can't take one.
Yeah,
You
can't take a compliment. You can't.
I can't.
But Kayla, you can.
Oh my god, shut up. Shut up, Megan.
Yeah, we thought it would be amusing if you saw two different streams have us both talk together. Because it's really, we're both in a sense trying to help each other, but also hinder. Because, well, at least I'm a total dick when it comes to that. It seems.
Man, I can't help you. I think we've come to that conclusion. I can't help you. If anything, I'm an enabler.
You enable me to do bad habits, bad things, terrible
enable
things.
You, period. We enable each other. We have issues.
Yeah, I like talking about my stuff, especially because it's just talking about the thought process.
You just like talking about yourself. That's all I heard.
Ouch. But true.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
But true. Alright, I think I will keep that, and then we definitely need to manage these hips. Maybe I'm gonna be daring, and I'm gonna try to cut them and see if they'll.
During do?
Oh, I'm gonna cut off where her hips are and see if I can readjust it how I want. Just to kind of get a base feel and then redraw it from there. Oops, I need the backwards. Need the opposite. Because it's really, I want to readjust this and then do a better sketch.
Ah.
Wow, I'm really enlarging her by quite a bit. Well, I'm... Yes, I know it sounds horrible. Dang, Nathan.
Damn it.
I'm giving her more of a donkadonk. She's gonna get more butt. She's getting more butt. That's what she's getting.
She's gonna rock it everywhere?
Yes. She's got a mini rocket pocket. I don't know where that comes from. Why?
I tried thinking of something to say and I lost it, so I just gave up.
He said rocket pocket, and I just couldn't handle
Pocket
it.
rocket?
Pocket rocket.
That sounds more like a guy problem.
It is. You know, maybe I just need to tear out that whole part. Wow, actually, now that I've readjusted the legs, the whole body is off.
A lot?
Yeah, it's off by quite a bit. Well, and not only that, but because I clearly see, now that I'm looking at this, I see that I've repositioned her body. You really gonna give me trouble about that, huh? Where is it? Where's the broken thing? Where's the broken item that won't let me draw? It's because I got that thing selected. That's what's broken. But that's because I have her body going this direction. This direction away. When the original body was actually going this direction. So I have two different directions. Like, no wonder the legs are now showing that her body's turned too much the other way. I call that the ASS yeah. Wow, I couldn't say it. Wow.
My dude. Got a very own Captain America once again.
I couldn't help it. I looked at it and I go, I know what the word is, and I know the version of which they're saying. I just couldn't speak it. I can't help it sometimes.
But Nathan.
I get on stream and suddenly I don't cuss. I suddenly get on stream and it's like, he just can't cuss, can he? Not even the slightest. Like, that's an innocent one.
Well, here, let me say. It doesn't help that the platforms we like to stream to will peg you for doing so.
True.
Because
I guess in many
content
ways it's good I
kids.
don't.
Because, parents can't actually just do their jobs anymore and not watch their kids or what their kids are watching. Because it's impossible. Even if you label something as not for kids, they're going to find it somehow.
It has to be further forward, or no, it has to be underneath the chair. You're right. if
I'm
things
not
are
blaming all the
labeled.
parents either. It's almost impossible to police that.
No, not unless you know how to police the child's phone and devices, and then even then, in that case, is like, don't make your parental code obvious. That's why you get, like, you have the encryption code on your phone, and you make it 128-bit long code, and you go, try to crack that little shit. Oh, look, I just said the S-H-I-T word.
Shite.
So if I readjust it like this, so I'm trying to put that foot, her left foot underneath the chair because she's turning with it. So I completely have the orientation based upon the feet and the hips, which is why the hips looked off from before when I did this sketch before. Yeah, that makes sense. I drew these really muscular looking legs. I like how these look. I like these, and didn't even pay attention to the rest of the drawing. Rest of that sketch. There's only so much reference you can get of Uhura's legs, okay, everybody? So it's really need to look at a woman. And you know, Kayla, last week I completely didn't even have her modest. Remember? I had to close those legs. I think, I think that was the problem, is that I drew it from the wide open legged form, because I was not thinking, oh, modesty. She's not wearing pants, everybody. She's wearing a dress. So going with that was probably my big mistake. You're right. If for just saying the word astronaut, it just, yeah. If I say that word, then we're bad. Then it's bad. But if I emphasize the ASS,
The internet police come get you.
then I'll have to ask them, do they have just something against gingers, and then make them feel all awkward about it.
It's because I'm red, isn't it?
And that right foot needs to be worked on a bit, but the left leg looks fine, but I need to show it that it's underneath more. So if anything, I actually need that leg to be slightly further away. I think that's one little catch. As it does need some separation from its brother. Well, sister? I don't know. I don't even know why I was trying to give it a gender anyways. And then I need to work on that upper portion of the thigh. So if I do that, I think I can fix a little bit of how this all works. Alright, so that's all the layers I want. Copy them. I'm going to turn these ones off, and I'm going to flatten everything and work with that. Yeah. I went with blue again. Did it again. Didn't pay attention to the fact that I didn't go back to. Oops, I did it again. That part of the dress needs work. Actually, I'm probably giving her pretty darn big butt compared to what should be. But I'm also I have to redraw the chair because I don't have a chair sitting in this orientation where she originally was. But that's part of the background cleanup. It's not that much different, but it's a little bit cleaner. And not that. But I need this dress to mold itself in such a way, because then I have more... Well, that's the thing. You're not going to show the dip because it's actually going to just go up higher around that thigh. And most you might get is a hint of that proportion. But then that means underneath this all, I believe I've just made her thigh this big. Her other thigh. I've given her pretty big thighs. She's a strong lady. She's a strong lady. She can crack a walnut with them. Wow, I did say that. Okay. Did I seriously? Yes, I did make another random layer that I didn't need. That's also another feature. I've now made her quite a bit taller than she was before.
Adding shading to the outlines. Yeah, it's like selecting the, sometimes I like to do that just to see what it can do. Select the black color and change it. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it makes it look kind of weird. In this case, it looks kind of weird to me. I might just go back to it being black.
So, are you willing to say that that looks ginger to you?
What looks ginger to me?
Something that looks weird.
No, Nathan.
But...
No. Nathan.
But...
No.
But Kayla... Why? But Kayla... Kayla...
Now you're just sounding creepy. Okay. That's the thing about Reese. He doesn't have...
Oh, that's way too tall. Anatomy-wise, I've made you too tall, Uhura, again.
It's called scary eyes, but it's just because his eyes are so dark.
What was this technical term? Scary eyes?
Or I should just say nightmare eyes. Like one of my favorite games, Night in the Woods.
Your eyes.
It took me by surprise.
I think that's another aspect that I did that I'm not paying attention to, is that the upper part of her body is a little bit further.
That's one of those things where you don't plan out the color palette and then you sit and stare at your screen like an idiot for about 10 minutes.
Well, isn't that part of what you're discovering also with your color palette? Is like, what colors do I want in this? What should be representing this? So I thought you were making it mono for a while. Just monochromatic, and I thought you were making it monochromatic. I'm trying to remember. Is this same? Well, I thought you were gonna use the color for certain points to highlight them more, as in that one picture you showed or you had. Which one was it, and how long ago was it? This was, I think it was Rise. Rise was, what was the right? Or Ray?
Reese?
Reese. I'm terrible with names, but Reese. Yeah, Reese was looking in the mirror. He was trying to ignore what it is, and then used red because it was like the only point of color in that whole thing, the entire picture. And I remember complimenting on because like, oh, that's a beautiful thing. It's like because the one bit of color is very, what is it?
Noticeable.
Very eye-catching, yes. And it's very noticeable because one, it stands out, and someone's like, that looks pretty bad. That looks like, because you used red, it's like, he's hurt. He's wounded.
It's the focal point, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is, I'm coloring, it's a more lighthearted picture anyway. It's, Reese and Mara. And they're just kind of chilling. Getting a picture taken. I don't know. One of those like splash cover pages, I guess, that advertises characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that I do with just the pure ink, yeah, those ones are, they're, I don't want to sound like a pretentious person when I say this, but they're more representative of, more negative and oppressive things. Because I'm only using black and white. And minimal color, if any. When there is color, it means it's happy.
That arm is still incredibly off from what I need it to be. This needs to be tucked underneath more. There's lots of that. So, I'm trying to give her more of a forearm now compared to where it was, where she had like no muscle tone at all in that forearm underneath this clothing. She's wearing a long sleeve, and her other arm has too much muscle tone for clothing. But I mean, her muscle is tensed up, obviously, because when you bend your arm like that towards yourself, usually part of it gets pulled, taut, just from. And at the same time, your muscles do bulge a little bit, so therefore everything gets a little bit tighter, and you can see a little bit. Hers is not skin tight around the arms. As a matter of fact, that's actually one of the features in the dress. I need to pull it back because she shows more wrist and even a good portion of the upper forearm because her sleeves are not as long as everyone else's. As a matter of fact, she's actually one of the few that has.
You're being so technical, dude.
Yeah, she like it's. I think it's her dress in particular because like it's like how many other female characters actually had really long sleeves, and they're still considerably short by like a good like 5 inches from the wrist or from the base of the hand to where it is, so it's like a good portion of the wrist and then another couple inches past it. Yes, I'm being very technical.
That sex appeal.
She's showing way too much of that wrist. I don't know, it's kind of driving me wild. I don't know what it is. Have you ever seen that wrist bone? Oh my gosh.
History repeats itself. It was one time ankles, now it's wrists,
You mean in futuristic Star Trek, we're going to become modest people yet again, and it's become, no, we're going to show too much wrist.
Yes.
Oh, that elegant wrist. What that wrist will do to me just makes me go wild. Okay. Them some powerful wrists of yours. God. Do you work them out? Yeah, I do.
This violent shaking as the camera just focuses on her wrists.
What? Because the cameraman's even breathing harder? It's like, that is really hot wrist. Yeah, that's a lot of good hot wrist action. Yes. There's a new porno for everyone. Hot wrist action.
Oh my god. Hot wrist on console action.
Am I putting too much excess? I really am, actually. I'm putting a lot of excess because I even drew in a little hint line. It's like, is that where her arm is underneath all that? And it's like, yeah. It's like, dang.
Nathan,
that's a lot of... What?
You're never going to get past it.
No, I am incredibly... I'm being over technical about, like, I need to draw... I'm trying to draw a female character in my cartoonish style. And I'm even like, too much detail. Too little detail. Is that a little awkward? Yes, it is. Is it supposed to be awkward? It's cartoony, after all. Is it okay to be awkward? I don't know anymore. I'm indecisive because, like I said,
okay.
my other female characters I've just drawn. It's like, you got a dress, you got froofy hair, and your face looks like any other man I drew. So we're fine.
I don't know. To me, it sounds like it's less about it being a female character, more that you just want to make the character have justice.
What do you mean, have justice? Like,
that you want it to look like, unmistakably, Uhura.
Well, the other characters female. Look like that to me. Except for Chekhov, I kind of go, But, you know, I checked him off a while ago, so I'm not gonna... Check off. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess you're right. It's like, I want Uhura to look like Uhura, and my style didn't always feel like it was doing it justice.
You feel like your style isn't able to convey this.
Yes.
That's how you currently feel.
Yeah, feelings.
Feelings. You know, the things that are really, really irritating.
Yeah, tell me about it. I want to sneeze. Come on.
Don't do it.
I sneezed, but I got the mute button just in time.
Damn it.
So we're good.
You sneeze fun.
I don't sneeze funny. I sneeze like people. Sneeze like people do.
I sneeze like people do, but you're a ginger, you're not human.
Stop it. Yes, I am. Well, I do say this is a lot better than my previous sketch. I do need to pull back on some of this detail, though. Like, the muscle tone in them legs. Whew. Crack walnuts. I swear.
She could crush watermelon between her thighs.
Yeah, but it seems like I really do like them legs. So what does that tell you about me? It's like, you like drawing legs. Don't do this to me, head.
Your fetish is showing, sir.
Psh.
You know, one of many, but you know.
Thank you. One of many.
Excuse me while I correct myself. I'm so sorry.
But she has so much more action in this shot also than the previous one I was doing. She looks so dull. She looked like, again, this also takes care of that aspect of like, I have no neck and it looks like I'm just putting down my head. She doesn't have that aspect to her anymore, which is the whole reason why I was like was having a problem with the previous one. Because it looked like she was looking down and just like purposely just, I have no neck, doing that feature. You know, I got the double chin going, but he won't draw me with a double chin. Yeah.
Because Uhura doesn't have a double chin.
No, she doesn't.
Beautiful, beautiful woman.
Yes. And
you must make it so. And thus your stress.
Yep. Self-induced stressing of how Lieutenant Uhura should look. But I think I can finally say I'm satisfied.
The gasp.
I know. I'll be satisfied for like 5 whole minutes.
Don't do that to yourself, man.
This is the only sketch that's doing it to me too, okay? The other ones, like, the other ones, you saw how boxish it was, and I made that second sketch, like, perfect, I'm good. Move on to the next one. And then it's like, I did hers first, because I knew it was like, this is going to be a tough one, because I'm not entirely certain. So I did her sketch first. I did everyone else's, just snap. The second sketches, and then I immediately went into inking them. And I was like, I like these characters all look like their character, look the cartoony version of their characters. It's perfect. But oh, I just want to say she's got butt. So no, I'm just I'm just kidding.
We got back. Oops, that's not what I need to do. Oh, it's magic, you know.
Never believe it's not so. It's magic, you
I can
know.
always count on you to just sing. You're welcome.
Yeah, I know. You draw this out of me on purpose.
You know it, bro.
Whatever, sis. E.
Oh. Well, you're not wrong. No, I didn't mean to erase. No.
All right, I think I'm daring enough to just go into inking. I'm just seeing how this turns out. So okay, let's turn off the original. You had to turn on the original first. Stop it, mind. I don't know why I said it that way. That's how the mind works. Alright. I might still have to work on that hair, because, like, Alright, lock the layer so you don't draw. That's what I did earlier when I was drawing the shield hero. I did the sketch, and then I made another layer, and I was like testing out, like, how's this ink one look? I don't like that one. Oh, how's this one? How's this one? And I hit back too many times at some point, and I went, okay, I got this one. And then I started inking on the layer that I thought I added.
Don't you love it when that happens?
And then I started inking on, it's like, I didn't save an iteration of this, did I? And it's like, no, you didn't. It's like, crap.
No!
There's not enough back button or Control Z to fix this.
There's not enough Control Z to fix this problem. The universe.
Let's get this beautiful hand that's off to the side. I like how I drew this sketched hand, and we're gonna... She's got these nice long nails. Do.
I may have to use the bathroom.
That's what buckets are for.
My goodness, we can't all have Mountain Dew bottles, Nathan.
Yes, we can.
We can't, sir.
You have to believe.
You gotta believe.
Isn't that what every single show's ever told me? You just gotta believe, and it'll be real.
Stop believing in yourself hard enough.
Because it's all it takes. Well, go to the bathroom. Make it quick.
Okay. Shit, I still have to make... I should make a Be Right Back screen. I just have not done that. Still. Wait.
Well, I can just sit here and, like, how many times can I say be right back? After these messages, she'll be right back. Right?
Shut up, Nathan.
Isn't that how it is? After this piss break, she'll be right back. All for you 90 kids out there. 90 kids? 90s kids out there. Now let's go backwards the other way. No! Forward, 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 forward. What? That's great when you layer lock it. Did I seriously break everything? I must have. Oh well. Don't like that little curve I did at the end. It was not what I wanted. Stop curving it. There we go. Almost had it. Almost. There we go. And let's go the other way. And because she's pushing a button. Hand looks pretty lovely. I'm liking it. Yeah, that knuckle feels like it wants to be a little bit higher, and you are too big for this. Oh, that actually looks... yeah. Zoom out! And then take a look. It is a smaller feature of the entire body, to be honest. It's like, I'm not gonna... Good. It translates well. I understand the anatomy of it. It does its trick. So it works. Nah. Because I want to get that line so I can draw the arm. Let's just go from the tap. Eventually this line is also going to get the treatment like the other ones did and be a lot thicker. Ah! Can't be lazy toward the end. Oh, not that way. Eventually I'll see a line that I like and keep it. Okay. Again, this line is going to get that extra thickness, just like the rest of this hand too, but I still like to show some of the inner detail with it and get it sized up right. Which means that this has to be... Actually, I don't like that. Don't stop that dip. No more dips. No more dip for you. It's looking way too flat, not three-dimensional like we want. Okay. There. Not quite. All right. And we'll do some cleanup on that after. Oh, I'm gonna have to just meet halfway then.
And I'm back.
Gosh, that was like forever.
I know, right?
Forever and a day. My goodness.
I know, right?
Learn to like pee like
My bladder is
racehorses.
humongous.
Humongous?
Humongous.
I'm just gonna say, you need to learn to piss like a racehorse now.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's more efficient. It's just, you know, you just pee while running. That's it. That's all you do. That's what pissing like a racehorse is. You just pee while running. Oh, I gotta do all these errands. You piss while doing those errands then, because you're running around. Non-stop. Just keep going.
You're disgusting.
I'm just efficient with the time, okay?
Worse or better? Why I'm deciding to do all of this on one layer, but YOLO.
She's living dangerously, people.
One layer.
Artist stress level maximum. Artist
Later
challenge
on.
accepted.
Later on, I will be crying, and you'll just be like, "Well, what did we learn?"
All I learned is that I'm gonna do this again in about like 3 months.
Yep.
And I'm gonna think it's a good idea then too. Yeah, I know.
Yep. All I'm gonna learn is that I repeat mistakes all the time and I don't learn from them.
Gosh, it's so flat of a line. I need to give it more. Something flare. Why do I care so much? Because you care, Nathan. You do actually care.
You do care?
Shut
Damn,
up.
don't let the rest
Shut
of the
up.
world hear you
Shut
say
up.
that.
Shut up. Don't say it.
Said it
Stop.
first?
Stop bringing
Y'all said it
attention
first, y'all
to
heard
it.
him.
My
You
goodness.
You all heard him. You heard him, right, Drake?
No, Drake, you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. No.
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 No. Yes. No.
Alright, time for these muscular legs.
You're just not gonna...
Nope.
You're not gonna have it, are you?
Well, because here's the thing. Everyone I draw has pants, okay? Even... Yeah. And then I'm realized, like, I don't draw legs for most of my characters.
You
It's
mean
like...
you don't draw the outer body before you add clothes?
No, I just draw the clothes on. Why would I draw nude people? My gosh. Psh, that's so life drawing class. So ages ago. Psh.
I don't know, maybe because it taught you those rules that you could do before you break them, you know, by adding clothes.
I don't need to know how people look underneath them. I already know they're disgusting.
Disgusting, fleshy balls of mass. Nasty humans. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Rude. Thought we were friends.
Welcome to reality, meatbag.
Damn!
The first thing is like, I'm just waiting for an opportunity where I could just call you meatbag.
But you're not wrong. Shiny shine to her eyes.
Her eyes are shiny! Oh. The more terrible lines you make, the more cleanup you're gonna have to do later. Just remember that. That's the trade-off.
Nathan.
Yes. Wait, you don't want me to talk anymore?
No, you irritating beast of burden.
Neat.
Such an anticlimactic thing to say.
Right? Neat.
Aren't mornings neat?
Give me eraser. Because I'm too lazy to hit the E button, okay? Okay?
Oh, no. Well, alright then.
It's the truth.
Ah, yeah.
Much twist.
Such wow. Doge.
Ah! Well, gosh, guys. I don't know where any of these voices are coming from right now. They're just... I don't know.
They're just kind of there. It's okay. They just wait until you stream.
No, I do this even when I'm by myself, by the way.
I know you do. I was trying to
Trying to
save
make me
you,
sound
but
less
okay.
like less messed up.
Nathan.
See, it would make sense if my next words were I'm an only child, but I'm not. I have 2 siblings. I'm the middle child.
Well, there's your problem there. You're the middle child.
Oh, and that explains everything.
There's a certain mediation with the middle child that you have to be.
The results of being in a cage for so many years, so, you know. What?
Yeah, it's like, what?
What dark reveal did you just
Wait,
put
what?
out there, man? What is wrong with you? I don't know. Cageitis, that's what's wrong. Shit.
Cageitis. Oh my god, I just did the shadows wrong, didn't I? Oh my god.
Did you do them as highlights, or did you do them as...
I did them in the wrong direction.
Oh! Burn. Just burn the whole thing.
It doesn't even matter.
Just burn the whole thing.
Matter. There is no light source. Doesn't matter.
What is
Doesn't
light
matter.
anyways? Come on. Who needs that in a direction that makes sense? Psh.
I do. I like the sound of crunching wood. I do.
What about crunching bone?
You're a sick man.
You know, when you have dogs play with bones all the time, you hear it a lot, so come on.
Oh, you actually give them bones? You know, you don't film them and make them look sad when they go to their bed and then get dramatic music on.
No, they're pathetic. Anytime you do something that they go, oh, I suddenly have great interest in this thing that you're doing. Why can't I be doing that? It's because I'm doing it right now. And if I give it up, you're just going to go, I didn't want to do it anyways. As soon as I walk away. They're such drama queens.
She
like, my
loves you,
gosh.
And you betrayed her.
You took my spot. I was going to consider going there until you did, and now all I want is that spot. It's like, of course you do. Because you're psycho. You're a psycho.
Aw, puppy.
So yes, she's referring to the comic I drew. Where all I like,
and
all I
the video you took.
I didn't take a video of her. Oh, okay. I did a comic of Maddie.
But you took
recently.
a video of Adrian. You're cruel.
I took a video. Well, that was also her. Hers was she's walking away because she's not getting a treat. It's just like, okay. It's like, yeah. Like, what have you done lately to deserve that treat? Fine. Like, what? You didn't go out. You didn't, like, protect the house from, like, burglars recently, because, that's a common occurrence.
Well, you do live near Detroit.
I do, and I don't need to invite people to do it. I got 2 big dogs. Get past their bark, and they pretty much just roll over.
Saginaw, Flint, Detroit, We all need a dog that can fight off some burglars.
We all need some Doge.
We all need some Doge. I don't know, call me crazy. I'd probably rather live in one of those areas than where I live right now.
Well, Brighton is filled with a lot of odd ones.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
Racist fucks.
Yes.
Big-headed, pig-headed, chauvinistic bitches. Impatient pricks.
Oh my gosh.
On, but
Oh my gosh, that makes me think of the Rise of the Shield Hero. One of the things is he names somebody, he actually gets the Queen to decree to name somebody a bitch and the other person trash. It's great. Have you seen it, by the way?
No.
Okay. It's a great moment. It's perfect.
It sounds like it.
And then like the next episode, everybody's struggling to refer to them in their new names. It's like, I mean, bitch. It's like you purposely wrote that in that previous episode just so you can have this awkward conversation, I bet. And it's like,
you gotta
brilliant.
you gotta have a setup and a payoff with a joke. Come on.
Absolutely. And that to me was like,
done.
oh, that is so brilliant. I love that. I love the dumb joke of this. Absolutely great.
Stupid, I love it.
Oh my gosh, I just tried to touch the screen as a gesture. You know where you do two-finger tap and you try to go back.
Oh my god.
And heck, when it didn't work the first time, I go, fine, I'm gonna go touch the back button up at the top of the screen.
You have iPad syndrome now.
I can't help it.
My dude. My dude.
I'll learn to be more observant of where I am.
Will you?
No.
Because you know that's live on camera now.
What, that I said that I did that?
Yes.
Of course. How many other artists are willing to actually say yeah, I messed up because I clearly lost track of where I was? Shh.
Only the great ones.
That's right. Oh, that is just wonky. That is
AF.
That is some terrible shoemaking. You should never be a cobbler.
You could always be a thief then.
I could be a cobbler thief. That just sounds weird.
Ever seen that movie?
What, the cobbler?
The Thief and the Cobbler.
I think I have, but it's been ages. Because I know the title. Because actually, I thought you were referring to the Adam Sandler movie for a second.
Oh, that movie. No.
Fine.
I tend to only refer to good Adam Sandler movies, thanks.
Like 8 Crazy Nights?
Strangely, that one's debatable, but I like it.
I know. That's kind of what I brought it up for. Is it's debatable because
Some people hated it. I liked it. I thought it was funny. Then again, isn't most of Adam Sandler's comedy like you love it or you hate it?
Yeah, you're right.
But there's even some movies that I can't sit through though, and The Cobbler was one of them. I did like Hubie Halloween though.
That was very heartfelt.
Felt like the good old days. Oh no.
Actually, I do think that was more of a random movie watch. It wasn't pre-planned. It's there's a Halloween movie. Let's watch it. It's okay. No objection here. I don't even know what we're doing. What's this? And then I was amused. And I was like, this was entertaining. I'm glad. Wholesome Halloween movie. That's nice. Something that didn't make me
Halloween Adam Sandler movie.
Exactly. He might be scared of everything, but it works. He's the bravest person I know. Alright, we followed that line all the way down to the legs to an endpoint, and now it's time to go back, and I just hit the wrong button.
Sorry, I'm not laughing, I swear.
And it just dawned on me that I had also hit back a while ago, back enough times to where I unlocked the layer. And I just went, lock it, lock that thing down. Don't do that to yourself. So I'm adamant about locking these layers. Make sure I do not mess that up for myself again.
That's what we all should aspire to do. Lock our layers. And,
you done with
don't
it?
Work
Lock
on
it.
one layer. But I dug my grave.
YOLO.
Okay.
As
YOLO.
Huh. Right.
No.
Don't like that tail I put on that line. What is wrong with me? That actually was a good line, but then I messed it up with the tail.
What'd you do?
I keep doing this little flick because I'm having my arm sitting, I guess, a certain way, and I'm not. I keep flicking. I keep doing this flick. I don't want to do the flick.
I'm sorry.
I keep flicking off my image.
Damn it, Nathan.
What? What? You know I'm gonna say something stupid. And I'm probably gonna say it in some other voice that thought of it and was like, you really had to say that? Yes, I did. Of course. I'm Captain Obvious. Crap. Nope. Don't like you, line. Go away. Nope. Still don't like you. Oh my goodness. The best way is to exhale as you're drawing. You get all them jitters out of the arms.
Beat time. Wait. Okay, there's that.
Does that work? That works. Them lips are good.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Stop messing that up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Stop giving me so much tension right now. Doing it to yourself, buddy. I think, therefore I am. Stop it. Stop it, brain. Don't try to finish my sandwiches. What was that?
Are you gonna stab with a Q-tip?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, if I didn't... I lost the momentum in my hand, in that movement. And you mess it up toward the end, so break it down to 2.
Mr. Edge, yes, please.
You're Mr. Edgelord.
Oh my god.
Dang it, I messed up my leg.
Karma. Bitch.
I couldn't help to make the comment, and then your reaction was just enough to put me up and over and like, crack, I'm gonna laugh.
So I made you laugh.
Yes, you made me laugh. Kind of from the gut, because it disrupted my whole body. Enough to disrupt my arm.
My life is completed.
That means your soul's ready for harvest?
What are you kidding? You're gonna milk this cow for all it's worth.
Yeah. Why butcher the cow when you can milk it? What? That's not how any of it goes.
It's like, why buy the cow when you can? Never mind.
Exactly. That was like the thing. I was like, are you messing that up on purpose? It's like, yeah, we are, because it's nothing about milking anything.
What he does. What you do.
I take things and I mess it.
Every teenager needs someone to loathe and despise. It's what they do.
Oh, that's looking good. Them full lips. Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about your Uhura drawing?
Yes, I'm liking the inking. This is actually positive, because I was inking the other one, and that's where I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is bad. This is terrible. Do better.
Good.
So yes, this Uhura is definitely a lot better.
Better.
Yeah, she's a lot better.
Rest in peace, Prince Philip.
Rest in pizza.
Rest in pepperoni.
Yes.
I learned that one from Drake. Hey.
Hey, good old call out to Drake there.
For joining us.
Yeah. Come be one of us. Come play.
Come play with us, Drakey.
Forever and ever and
ever. Ultra super mega creepy.
How do you make this more awkward? Quote some scary line from a horror movie. Or
Quote something scary.
oh no! Stop messing up these lines. Get into position. Assume the position.
Direct control.
The ridiculousness of what I say sometimes to get myself to do it
pumped
properly.
for Mass Effect to come out. New Legendary Edition.
So it's the original game, just in legendary form. Right.
It's all brought up to date with HD graphics and stuff.
So it's the Final Fantasy VII remake version of, right?
I mean, yeah, ish. I'm sure it's still the same game, just with a new coat of paint on it. But
Well, true.
FF7 remake is a complete remake from the ground up.
Yeah, the other one was just a storyboard. Now this is the actual game.
Oh my god.
Is it when you think of it like that? Then suddenly it goes like, oh, this is isn't it right? Right?
That's terrible. Don't ever hear. Oh my god.
You don't even want to.
The real fans out there are all screaming and foaming at the mouth right now.
I'm one of them. I still own the PlayStation version. I have the discs.
But is it your favorite Final Fantasy?
Heck yeah. Confused me as a child, confused me as a mid-adult, and I somewhat am less confused as a full-grown adult.
Somewhat less confused.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not confused by that story. It's very deep
What
and
about
engaging.
Final Fantasy 9?
I wasn't confused about that one either.
I wasn't asking if you were confused. What about it? Do you still like it? Do you
Yeah.
still love it?
Do
Do you still want some more of it?
I like it. I don't think we should date, kind of thing. That's, you know, if that's what you're asking. No. that's how I feel about 9.
Well, dang.
It was a fling.
It's
We had something for a moment, and it was just a moment.
Kind of rude.
Did you like collecting magic in your weapon and then going, okay, expel it, and guess what? Your weapon does less damage. Like, I'm never using magic in this game.
You ever played Final Fantasy VIII?
Was I thinking of 8?
I was gonna say.
I think I was thinking of 8 when you said 9. Oh my gosh. I think I was thinking of 8 when you said 9.
I was gonna say, you said you're talking about drawing magic, and that's from 8, and 8 is garbage because of that.
I liked 8 and it wasn't confusing. Oh my gosh, I love 9, yes. I love 9.
We don't talk about 8 in this house.
Why not?
Because it's frustrating because of that mechanic.
I completely agree, but then when you go, I accept the fact that I'm never going to cast magic in this game, and I'm just going to collect it. Then it goes, okay, you understand the mechanic. You're not supposed to have that much fun. And story-wise, I thought it was like any other, like high school romance, so it was fine.
Well, here's the thing. Final Fantasy IX has like one of the only, if the only, happy ending to any Final Fantasy game. Unless you count 10-2, but then that's considered the secret ending, and you have to do everything in your power to get it.
Everything?
Getting the secret ending in 10-2 is ridiculously hard if you don't have a walkthrough.
What, is there really details that you just miss if you'd really...
Actually, yeah, there's points in the game where if you progress a certain point to a certain point, you can't go back and do some of the things you need to get 100% of the game.
Oh, that is just...
It's a bitch. This is coming from someone who has played it extensively and put a lot of hours into it just to be miserable. You talk about drawing magic, trying to level up the dress spheres is a nightmare in its own self. Trying to obtain all the dress spheres is a level in its own self. It's a level of misery I don't wish on anybody. Self-inflicted.
I do this, people, so you don't have to. That's what came to mind.
I tend to actually do that. I like play games that aren't really
intended for the masses.
10-2 is like yeah. Like I'll play games that nobody else likes or doesn't want to play, and I'll play them so extensively that I'll make secret walkthroughs and stuff. You know how to play it well like this.
You want to get the good ending and just understand the story a little bit more? Do this. See this hidden story arc? This line in here? This starts to make sense of everything if you don't. That's also another thing that I dislike about some side quests of things like, oh, if I had known that detail beforehand, I would have understood this story completely. Because there's just too many little mini...
Which is something, unfortunately, that Final Fantasy 13 suffers from horribly. You want to understand the story? Well, open up your menu and read all this codex. It's like, I've come to play a game to play a game. I don't come to read.
If I wanted that, I would go to the library. Thank you very much.
Well, exactly. There's only some games that can get away with that. And for me, like, the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. All of the stupid files you have to read in that game. But it also adds kind of to the story and a little bit more of the mystery. It's not just, bam, here's some exposition that you need to catch up on before you can play this game. That's BS.
Yeah, like in 10-2, like, hey, we're doing this dress rehearsal game. So yeah, do you understand? No. How is that anything to do? Well, you remember back in the day when we had everything change dresses and they did jobs? Well, we're kind of just bringing that out with with dancing and hunting out these dresses. Stop it! Stop it! I never played that game, by the way. I never played 10-2.
You don't have to. All it really is if you manage to get 100% in the game, you get the conclusion to Yuna and Titus's story. If you get 100%, and it's just her, Riku, and a female squall. And it's all fan service, basically.
Would you like to play a game with scantily clad women? Of course.
Yep. I'm always up for that, but I got pretty bored. I'm that kind of person. I'm that guy or whatever. I need to have a story with my scantily clad women.
You're the kind of person, I don't just watch porn, I watch it for the story. Sorry.
I watch it with a plot.
I like when it gets thickened. Sorry. That's
the plot thickens. T-H-I-C-C-T.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't draw this line because I keep laughing.
Did I make it that subject matter too hot and heavy? You can't concentrate now?
Oh, it had nothing to do with that. I was laughing too hard at the dumb joke. It's the dumbest joke.
You're the dumbest joke.
Oh, thanks.
Damn it, Nathan.
Yes, Kayla.
Do I frustrate and confuse you? Good.
It ripens the soul. I mean, fractures it? I don't know anymore. You already know what my plans are. Dang.
Why did I just think of the phrase "the fractured but soul," but it's butthole?
Oh, I'm not giving in to the laughter. I got this line. I'm finishing this line first. There we go. I finished the line before I let that one out. And that, by the way, that's so dumb. Fractured soul. Butt soul? Fractured butt soul?
Fork off. Damn.
This is another reason why it's 2 hours long, people. We're getting to the end.
You're getting to the stupid laugh.
I got
We're
this.
getting to the stupid laugh level.
I got this.
You got it. You got this.
Boom. Shakalaka.
Ugh, yawn.
Don't do that. Those are contagious.
Wow, I got the skin done and the eyes done and the hair done, which was only, I needed to do half because Reese's hair is already... Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's the oh no?
I just have to do the clothes now and I don't wanna.
Come on. Alright, we're gonna finish it there because I've ran out of space. So yes, for those that don't know, I'm doing these particular characters with a thicker outline. That's what I'm doing right now.
You okay?
It's intense.
I think I can tell.
Camping is intense. Okay?
Camping is intense. Yes, I got the joke, if you're wondering.
Oh, I know you did. I didn't call you stupid. Shit.
Think it.
Thinking it is different than saying.
Is it though? It still hurts my feelings.
Well, it's not like I expressed, hey, this is my actual thought. You're dumb. You're dumb, okay?
Yeah, basic.
Crud.
Yeah, basic.
No, most of the time I have a British accent in my head. It's like, you cheeky bastard. I don't know why. I don't know why it's always there.
Your British voice is great, by the way. 10 out of 10. Would listen on an audiobook.
All I would say is, you cheeky bastard. Okay, I keep messing up this line because I'm trying not to laugh and trying not to think of that British voice in my head that keeps messing with me. Ah! Deep breaths. No, push! What? Why? Not giving birth to this art drawing.
Don't we all give birth to our artworks, though?
Oh, honey, sometimes you just have to abort it. Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
You heard it here, folks.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Saving the world some heartache, right? Just abort it.
Okay. This is what happens when you have so many voices are trying to talk at once in your head, and one goes, "Oh, I got one for this one. I got this one, honey."
You got this. You got this, honey. You got this.
Yeah, that's what happens. You know, not to sound like a psycho when I say all these voices. Ooh. This thick line emphasizes everything I'm doing.
Tick. Tick line.
Yes, this tick line.
THICCCCCCC.
For a second there, I thought you said THC, so, you know, it makes sense. And you know what the one thing? I have never had any.
What?
Yes. As crazy as I sound, I've never had any. When you have a bunch of other chemicals in your body and you go, I'm kind of done with that.
I don't blame you.
I think I've damaged my body enough, and this time a doctor told me to have it. pain medication doesn't work the same on me anymore. That is my reality. Oh, you have a headache? Psh, don't down the half bottle.
Tylenol? No.
I would love to take some, but half a bottle is not recommended.
God.
Well, you know, you build a resistance to certain things. It happens. And it's weird because I was actually prescribed 16 Advil at one point.
Oh my lord.
And it was barely keeping the pain that I was feeling back. So, you know, you eventually learn mind over matter. It's the only way to get through it.
That's sad.
Yeah, well. Again, the only reason why I had a resistance is because that doctor had prescribed so many, and so after a while my body goes, we need more of this to do anything you want. And I go, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And goes, well then, suffer. It's like, ow! Yeah, we know. Thanks,
Wow.
body. Thanks, body. And you know the kicker is? Genetically, gingers have a 25% higher pain threshold. So when I say pain, you know that there's a little bit extra in it. That was something I learned much later in life. I didn't know that at the time. But I think that's because gingers are like the Hulk. They're always angry. What?
On that note,
Is it time?
it is time.
I forgot to draw the left hand.
I pretty much got through. I could go back and refine a little bit of it, but I got through my skin tones really.
All them skin
And
tones.
hair.
Skin tones. Now here's a serious question. How are you doing the skin? Are you doing it flat with just shadow highlight, or are you trying to do the painterly way of getting some was it tonal differences in like the reddish tone that's underlying because it's subsurface and all that stuff? Are you doing any of that?
I'm using the it's more of a cool tone because of the background. I'm trying to use the background as part of it, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm just kind of painting up from that.
Cool. So you're using the background lighting to really just assist you in the design of it.
Yeah, with it's like if you change the F button. I decided to change it to just like if I change it to like a pink background or something. No, go away. Like it ever so slightly gives it a different color. But other than that, I can mess with the hues if I want to. Woo!
Well, then you've made a lot of headway. And the worst part is trying to come up with a proper bet, especially because we're all for like the whole feel of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So some of your choices are still bound to be changed as you figure out more of how you want to tell the story.
Yeah, I mean, like Reese normally wears darker colors. He doesn't really wear any the light colors. That's just because he likes to blend in.
Blend in with darkness?
Yes. He is the darkness. Yeah, it looked like everything pretty much held out this time, so hooray.
Yay! Oh. Technical problems.
For once, maybe if it, like, seems like I did a whole good stream today. Hooray.
Alright, now don't touch your computer for a week.
Okay, no, right. Which is usually what happens. I haven't really been... Again, this picture comes from a sketch I did in my sketchbook. So.
Yeah, which is perfect. It's excellent. Do your sketching in your book. You don't have to do it on...
No, it's not really sketches, is it?
Yeah, your sketches are all works of art, okay?
Oh. Anyway, thank you, Drake, for coming out. And for the rest of you, that if you're lurking in there, thank you for coming out and watching.
Thank you, CCC Coin.
That's Drake.
That's you?
That's Drake.
I see now.
Yeah.
And the sidewalk chalk is coming to your street there, buddy.
Yeah, this has been Shifty Cat Studios, and I'll see you all next week.
Bye, people!
4 p.m. Shut up, Nathan.
Yay, I got one in.
Do all the necessary stuff while we still kind of figure out how to, like, set up Twitch and everything. But follow, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications if you like what we do. All that good stuff.
Maybe even suggest something that's for us to draw. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can take 10 minutes and do it. Feel the frustration, you can see it on our faces, and then we move on. Right?
See you next week. Oh, yeah.
Bye, people.
Bye.
Alright, I guess that means I should sign off too. I think I done it. I did it. I finished the outline. I just need to clean the inner lines. Again, I really like that right hand. My goodness. That's a beautiful right hand, Nathan. Pat on the back. Other kids, don't try this at home. Your arm is not broken or missing bones like mine. Okay? But yeah. Thank you again, Kayla, for joining. It's always fun. It's so much.
Oh, sure.
I don't want to be right back after these messages. Stop it. We're not going to be right back. We're ending. We're ending. Boom. There it is on the end screen. Hooray.
Yay.
Hooray. And again, thank you, Drake. Alright, so next week we'll do the Salt Vampire. I think I'm just going to save that and I'm going to start cleaning up the background as part of what I'm going to be doing. Because that's going to be, that's some heavy lifting. That's a lot of work. So I'll need to export that out and put it in my iPad so I'll work on it. Which actually, here's also another thing. The iPad is really going to be probably for sketches and such. And do some very simple inking that'll get fixed on the big screen over here. Because I'm noticing it's not as clean lines as I like. Because like I'm still getting used to it. It's still something. Who knows? Maybe Wednesday I'll do like, hey, I'm going to sketch and I'm going to test to see if I can stream it right from the iPad, which I should be able to. I swear I'm not drunk. Right? Right? Not this evening.
Yes.
But yes, I like how Uhura turned out. I'm finally happy. I'm finally satisfied. I won't be dramatically saying I'm unsatisfied. This is unsatisfactory. This is subpar. Subpar of what I normally like see done by me. Dun dun dun. Dun diddly dun dun. Dun dun.
Oh my god, Ethan.
Just end it. I understand. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for everyone that, takes a moment and watches. You guys are awesome. We will be back next week, 4 p.m. And also just a little bit extra, just say that here at the end. August 7th, I will be at Really Cool Comic-Con. And I'm probably going to keep trying to repeat this every time because, one, it makes it reality that, I got to get these plans done before then. Like the tablecloth that I didn't have at the first one. That was actually the one thing that my friends kept saying. It's like, wow, that really bugged you because you mentioned it every 5 minutes. It's like, yes, I have a tablecloth. I just need, So we got stage 1 done. We got the tablecloth. But anyways, yes. At Really Cool Comic-Con, it's going to be at the Dort Center in Flint, Michigan. For a second, I almost said Fenton, but it's Flint. It's Flint, Michigan. It'll be a lot of fun. Get your cosplay on. Please, because I was like, I haven't seen cosplay in a while, and it's great fun. I might dress up as Walter White, which is my typical attire anyways, it seems.
For God's sake.
But anyways, again, thank you for joining. And again, thank you, Kayla. You're awesome. You're an amazing person. And I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of your color work done on this because I'm excited for you getting them emotions and all the expression and everything. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing your extra work and as you continue on. So sorry, I didn't mean to get gushy. Kayla, you're a girl. Ew, okay? I don't know why I said it that way. We just did. Anyways, can't end with a good compliment, can I? Just gotta knock it down a peg. Can't give you everything.
While I go back to my hay bale in my barn.
Yep.
You ruthless bastard.
There we go. Feeling better about myself now. Anyway.
Such a dick.
No, Kayla, you're amazing. Okay, just shut up.
No, you're amazing.
No, you stop it, you amazing you.
You're amazing, you.
Aw. You're making my eyes bleed with how awesome you are, okay? If I had actual tears, then it would just be tears, but I don't, so it's blood.
Because it hurts so bad.
It hurts so good.
It's so bad to try and cry. Your body says,
I'm trying!
Will die.
I'm trying! Is he constipated? No, he's just trying to cry from his eyes, and there goes the blood. I think he just popped a blood vessel on his head.
The emotions are too much.
Okay, anyways. Thank you everyone for joining. Alright, this is the BoogieMan dancing on out of here. I'll catch you critters later. Bye.